we're gonna get into an insane social media related story. A streamer who goes by the name EmilyCC has been streaming on Twitch for over 3 years straight. She has poured her entire life into streaming on Twitch, essentially living in a display case for her viewers. And only just now, just in the past week, has this girl gotten her big break on the platform, getting 10,000 subscribers. She just passed a big milestone for her. Look, it only took 3 years of constantly streaming non-stop, showing her entire life to these strangers. And it was because Kai Cenat gave her a shout out.
I mean, respect.
Why do you respect that? Why should you stream your entire life? That's insane.
Put in the work. I'm just saying, put in the work.
That's not work. That's actually
Wait, so
that's a deranged psychological experiment. That's some kind of sick form of like performance art.
I'll tell you what, that she got the one big break that she needed, and now she's going to capitalize. I have no doubt.
Well, she got on a call with Kai Cenat and Benny Blanco, weirdly enough. So let's take a look at that. They were praising her for her work ethic here.
This is a streamer.
Ever.
I
dare a nigga to tell me who's the most consistent streamer on the app. Or ever.
You're the number one. We just looked it up. You're the number one most consistent streamer ever.
But you do YouTube, you do everything. Like, you're still doing a bunch of stuff all the time.
Stop trying to sell yourself short. You are the biggest ever of all time.
They're giving her great advice right now, actually. They are.
Not sell herself.
3 years, 24/7. You're good.
Like, I'm sure you're bad at something, but you're not bad at this. You're the goat at this. There's nobody even close to you. We looked it up. Nobody's even close to you.
Chat, I've been trying so hard. Oh my god, this is like...
She needs to hire Hawk 2 as management.
EmilyCC, please, bro. She is a bro. Nah, you're like the Kobe Bryant. Like, you have, like, you know the mom mentality? This Emily mentality. Emily mentality. Like, in the streaming world, like, you got that mentality. I'm not even trying.
She needs to turn that into a hashtag right now and start capitalizing.
Like, I'm not even glazing, chat. She's literally grinding.
Thank you. That means so much also coming from you and all of you. Seriously.
Okay, so what this could lead to is, like, if she gets enough infrastructure from this, meaning like enough subs, she can start hiring help to start, you know, simulcasting and clipping to other platforms and all this stuff. It's very likely that that one shout out will end up changing her life.
Of course, it already has, but my question is, how do you even end up in this position without losing a part of yourself or just losing your sanity? You cannot possibly broadcast your life for multiple years, nonstop, 24/7, without it having a negative effect on you. And I don't even want other people to see this as an example of their success story if they do the same thing. That's not what's going to happen, most likely, for you if you try the same thing. It's actually just going to destroy your mentality completely.
I don't think that the new generation needs these examples to fall into this pattern. I think they fall into this pattern anyway because the new generation is growing up increasingly online. I think this is going to happen either way.
But seeing examples like this definitely incentivizes people to think, like, I'm going to blow up if I give my entire life for Twitch Clout.
I mean, there's a whole
there's no way to do this in a healthy way. That doesn't exist.
It's really funny because that's the whole discussion people have about social media in general, right? It's like people who say, I post for me. It's like...
And also, I'm saying this, we are saying this as people who stream for just a couple of hours a day, 5 days a week. And we give a lot of effort and a lot of ourselves into this show. Can you even begin to grasp the like the amount of herself and her identity she's pouring into streaming her entire existence?
I mean, I couldn't do that because I value my privacy.
Like, how do you even maintain relationships? How do you take care of yourself? How do you do anything? it doesn't make sense. And she was doing all of this without even having a large following.
Well, yeah, that's the most interesting part, right? Is that it's the most successful in these platforms don't do it because it makes the money. The money is a byproduct of them doing something that they want to do anyways. So the question is, what influences somebody to want to do that? I don't know. It's not a choice that I would make, but I don't look. If the idea here is that she was just doing it for the sake of doing it, I can't speak to it because it's not the mind state that I would have in that situation. But if the idea here was that she was grinding it out and trying to make a living doing this, then she got the break she needed. She just took a very, very long path to do that and may not approve of it, but this is going to be a career path that a lot of people are going to seek and choose. Now, here's the thing. Most people will burn out. Most people will burn out because they want the growth. They want the, the responses and the adulation that comes with growing on a platform like this. They might say it's because they want to do it the way it is, because it's what they want to do. But there's a reason why. Look, if you go look up on, for instance, podcasts, right? If you go look up on any podcast platform and just pick a topic you like and go look through podcasts, I use entertainment as an example, and you'll see like endless examples of podcasts that have like 1 or 2 episodes. And then none. Like they just, from like 10 years ago. They tried it a couple of times, decided it wasn't for them, and then fell off. This is the type of thing where a certain personality might be able to do it for 3 years, but the average person isn't going to be able to.
Right. I mean, I don't even think that is a bad thing. That most people wouldn't be capable of this. That means that you're more mentally healthy than the person who is capable of doing this.
And if it's affecting your personal life and suddenly you're not in a relationship anymore because your boyfriend or or your girlfriend's like, hey, I want to spend time with you. It's like, yeah, well, the camera has to be on. That's a whole nother discussion.
Like, that's insane. So there's another clip of her real-time reaction to hitting 10,000 subscribers thanks to Kai Cenat's boost that he gave her. She actually bursts into tears in this video.
Gerard and cheered. X500. And I help too. We love you, Emily.
Oh my god.
I don't know if the song is copyrighted.
She doesn't seem like the most I
don't
don't know, she doesn't really seem happy.
No, she's very, very happy. She's so happy that she's in tears right now. If anything, what she is she's proving that she was built for this because, look, being able to just emotionally go and cry on stream is something that audience will be hungry for because it feels more real to them.
That's why I think it's weird. Yeah. What type of person wants to watch a 24/7 basically surveillance footage of another person? That is not right.
The new generation does.
That doesn't it doesn't matter that they do it, but it's why do they do it?
Why are they interested in it? Because it's less predictable than TVs, movies, and radio and all other forms of entertainment.
Less predictable, or is it because it's more intrusive?
Both.
And that it's more parasocial, which are both the reasons why it's
literally
bad.
Both. That's why
those are the reasons why it's bad. At least you can get on board with that idea.
Yeah.
If I found out that you watched a 24/7 Twitch stream of someone sleeping, I think I would never see you the same way ever again. I would actually find that to be a marker of someone clinically insane.
I don't watch streams, but I'm also not of the generation that watched a lot of them. So
okay,
less
even
common
regardless of age, if anyone watches that, that is really weird.
Well, likely
Just
what will end up happening
weird.
is she will move on from here after a certain subscriber count and growth. She will branch out and start doing different types of streams and will be able to move away from just streaming 24/7 and move into doing other types of work in the same area that will be more diversified.
These are a couple of responses. This isn't a feel-good story. Others will now try to replicate it. Your entire life should not be consumed. Your entire consciousness can't be a product. This cannot be healthy by any means. As someone who works in social media, etc., to me, this proves that Twitch has really shit discovery features for creators. 3 years, 24/7, only to get 10K. Put that time into YouTube and you would be leagues ahead of everyone. That much is true, actually. Like how that's a terrible sign for the viability of Twitch as a streaming platform.
Yeah.
I have so many questions, but I also don't want to find out the answers.
Look, I'm not saying that any of it is healthy. I don't think that the concept of streaming 24 hours a day is 24 hours a day is healthy. It's the road she chose, meaning like she chose an idea. She's like, this is my selling point, and I'm gonna go with it, right?
It's like Fish Tank.
Yeah, that was the first thing I thought of when I looked at this. I thought of Fish Tank. But
at least Fish Tank only lasts for like a month.
And then you have
3 years.
And then you have somebody like a Haley Welch who turned one viral moment into a very, very successful career already, and it's only been a couple of months. With the right business acumen, she could turn this into a lot more if she wanted to. Getting your name out there one time from a streamer as big as Kai Cenat is all it really takes to go viral. He was her Hawk Tua. Yeah, he was.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.